So we're just here to discuss life. I mean, we're 20-year-olds. Glacy,
Yes,
would you mind? Do you mind saying your age?
I'm turning 24
Oh, yun
in a
naman
few
ito.
days.
Ako magto-28 na.
Yeah. Para 4
And-
years. But,
Yeah, so we're 20-year-olds. We don't have life figured out yet.
yeah.
Pero hopefully, like, yung mga things na agianan. Namo.
Nagian.
Namin.
Things that we went through.
You can take away from, and maybe you can apply also to
Yes,
your
I'm
life.
sure, ate.
Yes. Hopefully, there's wisdom that we can share and you can bring home
Amen.
tonight.
Yeah,
Diba?
pray for that.
Alright. Sige. So, like, what are the topics that we're gonna go?
Yeah, but first and foremost, ate, I
Okay.
really like getting personal. I guess a lot
Okay.
of us here like don't know much about your backstory. So, yeah, your audio.
Back.
Yeah, backstory in a way na like I really want to ask this, that how did you come to know the Lord, or like what was
Alright.
your first personal encounter with God?
Okay, first personal encounter. Kasi laking church ako. So, I was born and raised in church. So, I can't remember talaga a specific moment na parang, oh my gosh, God. Like, oh my gosh, I want you in my
Yeah.
life. Maybe I was 7. Pero I would state a personal encounter talaga na I knew that I was in a relationship with God. God was speaking to me. I was 11 years old. I'm so glad. I was grade 5. And naalala ko, nag-try out ako for volleyball. I really wanted to be in the team. Yun yung parang first grade level na you can already be part of the volleyball team. So, try out ako. Guys, hindi ako athletic. As in, I was sobrang noob.
Yeah.
Bangko, ganon. Nag-try lang talaga ako. So, dalawa na lang kami pinagpipilian sa last part. And then,
Sa tryouts.
I was the one who didn't make it. As in, dalawa kaming noob. Pero mas okay siya. So, I was the one who didn't make the cut. So, I was super sad. Ganon. So, I was already praying this time kasi nga, tinuruan ako ng parents ko na mag-pray, Christian yung family ko and all of that. So, there was this one Sunday na nag-worship ako. And sabi ko, Lord, I'm so sad. Like, I was just talking to God, pero sorry. Is it? Yeah, just in, you know how you talk to the Lord sometimes, pero internal lang. So, yun sabi ko, I'm so sad. I really wanted to join the volleyball team. Bakit kaya I didn't make it? And then I heard the Lord spoke to me. I heard a voice. It wasn't my mind. It came from somewhere. And then it said, I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet. So, sabi ko, okay, I just heard it. And then, that's it. And then I think that same week, pero a few days later lang, I was in the classroom, tapos may nagsulat doon sa chalkboard namin, nakalagay, Aliana, please come and see me. Tapos nakalagay, nakasign yung name, Miss Ganyan. So I went to the faculty. And then, I had no clue what was going on. And then I was handed yung parang, tawag dito yung journal ng mga varsity. And then sabi sa akin, welcome to the team. I was like, what?
Ang cute naman.
No clue. I will never forget that first story with God. So there's no age, you know.
Yeah. I can imagine you, ate, like little Aliana, like getting that, like, from God. That's so cute.
Grade 5, 11 years old. As in, yun na yung parang milestone ko na. Anyone who pursues the Lord and is desperate to
Yeah.
hear God, will hear God in some way. You don't need a pastor. You don't need to be in church. So you can hear God for yourself.
Right.
You know?
I love that, ate. Like, I've read somewhere that like God cares about the little desires of our hearts, and
Yes.
that is just a big example how He really listens. He
And
really
you know, Grace, I did
Yes.
not deserve that slot. As in crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. So, yun. That's how I would say I came to know the Lord. That was the start
Yeah, that
of
was the start.
knowing God.
Knowing Him.
Yun.
Yeah. That's great, ate. And
Okay.
like next, I really have like a question this time, but I remember when like PK first told you, told us about you. So like we went and stalked you on Facebook, and there's a lot of us like, sino to si Ate Aliana Rosales, ganun, parang sinistalk ka namin. And I think may isang post ka doon na 25 things.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
25.
Yeah.
If you can remember that. Yeah.
That kind of went viral to my friends.
Yes.
Dun sa mga nakakakilala
Nakita
sa
namin
akin.
yun at nakita namin yun and I'm like, oh my God, ang ganda ng feed niya, aesthetic. You know, as girls, we like really, really admire your aesthetic and your words of wisdom back then. So with that 25 things na ate, could you share at least one of that?
One? No, hindi ko na maalala. May screenshot ka ba?
Yeah, hindi.
25 things.
Yeah. Or like,
Okay,
you know.
context lang. The 25 things I learned in 25 years, that was for my 25th birthday. So almost 3 years ago. So nagsulat lang ako na gano'n, like there's a post, like any photo
Yeah.
of me, and then everything I learned. Pero kinirier ko yun. Sabi ko, maybe this will touch just one person. Pero ang dami nag-message, nakakatuwa.
Actually, I've written like
Nakahide na ata siya ngayon.
I've written some of it on my
Really?
journal. Yeah, and then
Ay, ikaw mag-share! Ikaw pala yung nakakaalala, ikaw mag-share.
And like, lang ate, it's very timely kasi we're creating a community link,
Mm.
right? Like, 20-year-olds and we're reaching at that age po, the same time that you were writing that. So,
Yes.
we want to ask like from you if you have like, parting wisdom approaching 25 or approaching our early 20s and late 20s, ganon.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. Sana.
Let me rephrase the question na lang.
Sige.
So, since you're 28 now, so
Okay.
any like words of wisdom or
Grabe naman, feeling ko ang tanda ko na. The
Hindi
28 ka na,
naman,
meron ka
hindi
bang
naman.
maituturo sa amin?
Yeah.
I would say, enjoy. Enjoy your 20s. Huwag kayong magmadali na magdalaga or
Yeah, I
tumanda.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
kasi pagdating nyo ng 28, sana magsuslow down na, malapit na kayo mag-30.
Masakit na yung likod namin, we're barely 24.
Yeah. Man, life is good. There's so much to enjoy. There's so many nice people to
Yeah.
connect with. So you just have to choose the right people, you know?
I love that.
We're here. This is why we made this, you know?
This community.
This community. So, connect with the right people.
Yes.
Kasi sila yung, either they're gonna bring toxicity or encouragement into your life.
Right.
So you have to, choosing the right people pa lang, it will already filter like what you hear and how your life is gonna turn out, diba?
Yeah.
So that's it's so important, yung relationships talaga for me,
Yeah,
like growing up.
relationships with people and
Yes.
the community that you're
Yes.
surrounding yourself with. Yeah, so that brings me to my next question also at this. So like, with that, like how, for us, since this event is like Galentine's, right? So it's a Galentine's event and it was like marketed for single girls. But single doesn't mean na like, civil status yung single, right? Like, we meant na single girls, kahit may jowa ka, single ka pa rin kasi you're not yet married.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
with that, like, for all the single ladies out there, kaway-kaway din sa mga single. Sino ba mga single dyan? So, how did you steward your single season ba?
How did I steward my single season? Okay, to be honest, maybe weird ako for you guys. Kasi masaya ako na single ako. As in enjoy ko.
Yeah, I love that.
First and last boyfriend ko, si PK.
Si P.
And I didn't have a relationship until I was 25. I was 25 years old. Pero I didn't have a problem with that. I was totally fine. Like, parang I didn't feel na something was missing just because I didn't have a boyfriend. I remember being in college, I was 18. And then, one of my barkadas, she said to me, you know, Aya, I never knew anyone who's already 18 but still hasn't had a boyfriend. I was like, I was not offended at all. I was like, ha? And then, hindi ako nag-boyfriend until I was 25. But I'm so grateful to feel complete.
Yeah.
Na I was very secure because I knew that by the time na dadating na yung guy, I'm gonna marry already. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I got into a, sige, a moment for the So, yun, like 25. And then, 1 month after being in a relationship, I was engaged already.
Yeah.
So, true lang.
He was the one.
So guys, kalma. You don't have to hurry.
Yeah.
You can be happy with your friends
Enjoy your
and
season
family
right now.
and all of that. So I hope that encourages you.
Yeah. So
It's actually possible to feel complete and
Even if you're
secure.
single.
And
Yes,
even
I
if
love
you're
that.
in your Even if you're single.
Yeah, right. I
Right?
second that, of course.
Right.
As a
Okay,
single-
okay, wait lang. So, you've been asking me questions. Ikaw naman ngayon. Hindi naman kasi ito interview. Okay. So, since we're talking about singlehood,
Yeah.
and I think everybody in the room knows that you are
Yes,
single.
proudly so. Single and
Okay.
secured.
Okay. So, okay. In complete honesty, no filter,
Yeah.
if you may, how do you feel about being a single woman? So, tell us everything.
Yeah. So, diba, just a brief like background. So, my birthday is in a few days. So, it's gonna be Feb 14. So, back then ate, I really didn't feel like any pressure at all. Kasi, anyways,
You
I'd
don't
celebrate
feel
on my
any
own.
pressure,
Kasi
right?
ganun. But like, right now, when I hit my 20s, it kind of felt like society was like putting a pressure on having a date jud sa Valentine's. And like, you
Yes.
don't matter. Like, you don't get to say if wala kang flowers or if wala kang chocolates and nana. And like, for a while back then, parang inilagay ko yung worth ko doon. Like, oh my gosh, walang nagbigay sa akin. Papa ko lang yung nagbigay ng roses kasi birthday ko. Parang ganun.
Gets.
There was a time talaga ate na marag, I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I was like,
Likeable.
yeah, ganun,
Really?
likable. Kasi parang, ano ba yan, single na naman. 21st, 22nd, 23rd birthday ko na to, pero wala pa rin, ganun. So,
Wala pa rin, as in walang naliligaw or wala kang type? Mm.
parang ibang ano na yan ate.
Parang
But like,
ibang story
yeah,
yun.
yeah. So, for me, in my take talaga ate, in singlehood, is that I really know my season. So,
Mhm.
it's not yet my season to be courted.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my season yet to be pursued.
Okay. So, Glacy is saying, hindi niya pa daw kasi single daw siya ngayon kasi it's not yet her season.
Yes.
She knows it in herself. Pero pag may cute na dumating, season mo na.
When God says go.
Uy.
When God says go. But yeah, ate, like I'm really waiting for that, yes, like confirmation from the Lord and not just my own flesh or like my own
Mhm.
worldly desires or like the things that I see on social media lang ganun. So,
Yeah, that's good to
Yeah.
hear also. Another unique human being. Okay,
Yeah.
since you said that, you're happy.
I'm happy.
You're
Yes,
happy.
ate.
So, how do you find that contentment and fulfillment in being single? Because not everybody can relate to that.
yeah. To be honest, the only thing that I really try is that I'm careful of what I consume. Like I fill myself with the word of the Lord instead of like TikTok or Facebook or X or Twitter. The things na
What's
X na.
Oh my
X na
gosh,
Twitter.
ano
Like, oh my
yan?
gosh. Ay,
Okay.
threads. Ganun. Threads na pala. Sorry, parang nasa ano pa ako na generation. Anyways, so I'm really careful of what I consume. Like, I don't indulge in like, siguro yung mga posts, like parang mga yung binigyan ng bouquet ng boyfriend, mga ganun. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. It's just that I'm very careful with the content that I consume. Like, reading too much romance novels, parang ganun, parang nagiging delulu natin. Kasi parang
okay.
nag-coffee
Okay.
shop lang ako dyan, nag-read lang, tsaka parang may imagine ko na baka may dumating na ano, may someone na dumating, tsaka hihingi ng number ko, like mga ganun. Like, that is so kanang, I think that's maladaptive daydreaming. So I don't really try to practice that at that.
Mhm.
And before I was really into that, like
Mhm.
really like pushing myself and like thinking about like the what ifs, the possibilities and whatnot. But I'm really careful now of the content that I consume. So I try to fill it again along with the word of the Lord and all
Mhm.
the things na He's telling me in this season. So yeah. I know that He's promised me something in this season, so I'm not gonna throw away all of that just because parang ganun, parang na-pressure ako.
Mhm.
I mean, like, there will be temptations, there will be like works of the flesh, but
Okay.
yeah, I really try to run back to the Father
Okay.
always.
Okay. Oh, sige. One more question. What do you enjoy most about being single?
Ooh. I guess it's the freedom to do literally anything. No, I mean freedom within
So,
God's,
ako-
yeah, no. Freedom within God's will.
Okay.
Yeah. Freedom within God's protection and His plans and purpose for my life. But to be honest, it's the freedom of actually being able to exercise your free will in a way that you can be so productive in this single season. You could minister to somebody, you could sow to someone, you could really be sowing and planting in this season. So being single is I think a lot of it na parang disease or like parang social construct na, uy, kapag single ka, parang lonely ka or hindi ka valid.
Or like single, ew,
Oh, single,
ganon.
you can't sit with us, ganon.
Yeah.
Parang yung Valentine's Day, table for one, ganon.
Oo.
But we really try to rephrase it, like within this community po dati, like we want to make everyone feel seen, heard, and
Yeah.
loved. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay. All right. Actually, okay, one more, again, follow up to that. Since you said na we're here to support each other, diba? So as a single girl, how do you think can the church, like people in church, be of support to single girls?
I think one thing is like we're actually doing it right now.
This
yeah,
one,
this
this
one.
thing,
Like,
this thing.
is the first step to actually creating an inclusive community for single
Mhm.
girls and like making everyone feel seen and heard. Kasi
Included also.
included, yeah.
Yes.
Kasi, di ba, may young couples nga, may
Mhm.
may young adults nga,
Mhm.
may gatekeepers, may one, pero wala talagang community centered on like girlhood.
Oo.
Parang creating a
Yung malalabas mo
community.
talaga yung
Oo,
pagiging
oo.
girly girl mo. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
parang
I can
yung-
relate.
Yung
Yes.
feminine energy na.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's it, ate.
Alright. Okay, sige, back to you.
Yeah, so of course, my
I'll just get my milk
question
tea.
for you. So if you can tell, our questions talaga ni Ate Aya is like really based on singlehood and relationships. So later on, we will be having a Q&A. So in case may mga...
So this is
yeah,
like an open forum.
parang ganun na nga.
If
ate.
you guys wanna ask something anonymously, or you wanna be, or you wanna,
Yeah.
you want your name to be known, just ask
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
No, maybe we can answer your questions
Yeah.
and be of help, you know.
Right, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm really excited about this question because
Alright.
I think not everyone is single in here. Like,
Yes.
kaway-kaway to those who have a jowa. Diba? I'm not gonna... Yeah, so, hi guys. So, like, you're welcome in this place as well. Walang problema yan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
ito ate, like, now that you have a husband or a boyfriend, how can you differentiate being a girlfriend and a wife?
Being a girl.
Yeah, like there's a fine line between being a girlfriend and a wife. So, can you tell us more about it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, being a girlfriend, it's so limited. Like the things that you can do legally, girl, get
Yeah.
married. Honestly. Yeah. I mean, when I got married, I was free to do anything, everything with my husband. Like,
Mhm.
kahit saan namin gusto pumunta, wala nang paalam-paalam.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya ano namin
Wala
gustong
nang
gawin,
curfew.
road trip
Yeah.
in the middle of the night or whatever. We just decide among ourselves and that's it. It's so nice because you wake up next to the love of your life, you
Yeah.
sleep beside. Well, ngayon, LDR season lang naman.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, you get to do so many things together. Hindi na kayo
Hindi na kayo
uuwi
parang,
sa, hindi ka na ihahatid,
Parang
hindi na siya
restricted,
uuwi,
yeah.
magkikita na naman kayo.
Yeah.
You're living life together. Even the simple things you get to enjoy, like doing house chores, and it's already your form of
Right.
bonding. That's something to look forward to. I enjoy
In
marriage so much.
Yeah.
And kahit si PK, when he says na, oh guys, get married, it's not parang hype lang. We actually enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
something to look forward to, guys. And what's important is you nurture that relationship. Na you keep the romance alive.
You keep the romance alive, right? I love
So
that.
yeah, guys, look forward to marriage, and that's my desire for every one of you. I believe you all want, diba, to settle down someday and have your own family, and that's good. God's gonna make that happen for sure.
Yeah.
So ayun.
Yeah. Okay, so in the context din of relationships, I'm really like wondering that in Christian dating, what are common red flags that you can notice in a partner? And I guess a lot can relate about that, like common red flags that you see or you notice, but you really try to ignore. But what are some non-negotiable red flags for you?
I would say like someone who has anger issues.
Oh, yes, yes.
Stay
Yeah.
yung mata ni
No.
April.
No. Get out.
Scary, guys. Run.
Run, girl, run.
Yeah. And someone who, what do you call this? Someone who's not hardworking.
Yeah.
Someone who's not
What is that?
hardworking, right? Kasi
Someone-
he's soon gonna be the head of the household, the leader.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the main man who will, uphold the family financially. So he
The
has to be, he has to have goals. he has to know what he wants to do and where to lead the family. That's so important. And that's something that I found in Kyle. Na pinipray ko when I was still single. When I was still single, sabi ko, Lord, it doesn't matter if the guy is rich or if the guy is not rich. As long as he has goals and his mind is set towards those goals and he's hardworking, we're gonna make it.
I love that.
Because I'm not afraid to like start small and then build together.
Yeah.
It's totally fine with me. Right now, we're renting. We don't have a car yet. We're believing for a car. That's totally fine with me. And then I'm looking forward na parang in the future, we're gonna look back on this day when we were just dreaming together. And now we have these things.
Like building together, yeah.
Yun.
With that, ate, this is my last question for you actually kasi yung ano natin.
Okay.
So, in that context, how did you prepare yourself for marriage?
How did I prepare myself for marriage? Okay, this can sound like super Christian and super spiritual, but I just loved God. I loved God. I was sold out for God.
Yeah.
No, I was, kasi sa Bible school ko na-meet si PK. It can be different for you guys kung saan nyo may meet yung spouse nyo. Pero I found him when I wasn't looking for anyone.
That's great.
I wasn't
that.
at all.
Yeah.
At all.
You were just running the race with
Yeah,
him.
I was just following God. And then he was also following God.
Yeah.
And apparently we're running the same race. I looked at
I
him
love
and he
that.
was also there, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how God's little surprises. And then, nakaka-inspire. You just walk with the Lord. Just walk with
I
the
love
Lord
that.
and see how He's gonna surprise you. See how He's gonna turn your life
Yeah.
around and bless you and give you things that are way beyond your dreams.
The desires of your heart and
Yes.
what may be.
And more, yes.
So,
Yun.
yeah,
that's it.
so that's it. So that's my question for you.
Okay.
And I just want to say this, that we're really grateful to have you here tonight. Like, we're really blessed to and honored to have, like, share your perspective with us
Mhm.
right now. And so personally, I'm really blessed. So if there's anyone who would like to open the floor for any questions, or if you want to make it anonymous.
Okay, I think they prepared like pen and paper.
Okay.
Corinne, meron ba? Yeah, there. Okay, you can just put it on the table maybe, and then they can just get.
Yeah, so while waiting, I
Okay.
just want to ask a follow-up question.
Okay.
Do you believe like one can have an ideal man?
Oh yes,
Really?
for sure.
Yeah.
Because I had that.
Oh.
Meron akong parang set of qualities. I would always remind my husband na, you're really the man I prayed for.
Aw.
Because I already had like a set of
You had a
qualities
list.
that I was looking for in a guy. Kahit yung mga superficial lang, like I wanted a conversationalist. Ganyan.
And you got one.
Yeah! Sobrang daldal. He won't stop.
You won't
Morning pa lang, good morning, love! He's already there, you know?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Like the little details.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Ano pa ba? Someone who's like, was leadership skills. Someone who will lead me. Yun yung gusto ko. I don't want to be deciding for us as a couple.
Yeah,
I don't want to
that's
be the alpha one.
Yung
Gusto
parang
ko ako yung
masculine energy.
Oo, ako yung sumusunod, ganun. Pabebe,
Yeah,
ganun. Yeah, that's what I
Understandable
want.
naman.
Ano pa ba?
Yeah.
Qualities. I wanted someone talented. Ayun, diba? All around.
All around.
True enough. Bibo kid. That's who he
Pabibo.
is. Oo. Pabibo. Yeah. What else? Ikaw. Okay, let's throw the question back to you. What's your ideal guy?
Yeah, for me, I just really want someone who's serving the Lord. Like, what it may be, like worship ba or ano ba. Like, I just really want someone nga who has a heart of service. Ganun. Yun lang naman. Like, so far, I haven't really thought about it since, yun nga, hindi ko pa season. So, I haven't really, like,
Really?
yeah. And I think, I believe that God will honor the desires of my heart of whom this person will be. So, I'm just waiting and
Okay.
my waiting season.
Since you asked me earlier, no? You asked, what are the red flags?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, what
Yeah.
makes a guy attractive?
What makes
Or
a
para
guy-
sa mga single dyan? May kinikilig dun sa kabilang table. What makes a guy attractive?
Siguro having an intimate and personal relationship with the Lord.
Okay, very Christian talaga yung mga sagot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sino may life group leader dito?
Yeah, kasi I don't know, it's just very different when a guy leads you to God. Kasi as women, I think we're tired now of doing stuff on our own. We just want to be led. Parang ganon. Like, gusto lang namin to stay in our feminine energy and like that. I really want someone who has leadership skills as well. So, ganon. Yung parang sinabi mo.
Noted.
Yeah.
Joke.
Noted.
Ng reto. Naghanap.
Wag muna tayo, wag muna.
Okay. Okay, sige.
Sige.
Anyone who is ready with a question? Yan. Sige. Ikaw sasagot niyan? Sige, isa tayo.
Oh my gosh, parang mahirap to. Ata, ikaw muna. Ikaw muna. Ikaw muna, parang... Saan nga yung devotional ko? Wait.
Oh my God. Love. Help. Okay.
Sige, ate,
Ano,
go.
sige, basahin mo yung question.
Sige. Palit tayo. Ano yun ito? Baka, ano?
Okay.
Ate, mahirap
Ito,
to.
mas madali.
Ano ba to?
Okay,
This is serious,
this one.
Like, I love the honesty with this.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
I love the honesty rin. Like,
Parang kilala ko yan.
ayoko na I don't wanna imagine anyone. I just wanna, yeah.
Joke lang. Okay.
Parang hirapan kasi ayan.
Okay, sige. I would try to answer this question to the best of my ability, okay? The question is, how would you know that you love him? Or just like him? Martik, pasok! Open forum to, di ba? Open forum.
Parang Marvick deserves a spot dito ah. But may extra chair ba dyan? Yeah.
Okay. So, I would say, siguro sasabihin ko na lang from personal experience, paano ko nalaman na from like pa lang si Kyle to love na. Actually, it started with, super spiritual din, na I started to feel God's love for Kyle. Na parang yung sister, parang sabi ko, why? Why? Parang wala naman kaming ganun. Parang, of course, I liked him na before pa. Like, merong kilig-kilig. Pero love, I would say if you prefer the needs of the person more than yours already. You prefer the, what do you call this, the desires of the person more than yours. Like being in a marriage, we have already committed to each other. We know that we love each other. Sacrifice. So much sacrifice, so much adjustment, giving up your personal preference, giving up your own convenience for the person when you're willing to do these things already that you weren't doing in the first place. I guess that's how
love,
you know.
yeah.
That's
The
how you
difference
know.
between
Like is parang kilig lang. But when you get to know the person, when you get to know the person and see the weaknesses, see the good and the bad, the ugly, yung mga inaayos pa ni Lord and that person, and you still, what do you call this? Parang, you still know that there's hope for that person. You still acknowledge the hope for change for that person because of God.
Because of God.
Yeah. Then, yeah, that's,
I love that
yeah.
answer.
Okay, pasado ba?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love it. Okay, parang kinakabahan ako dito. Oh my gosh, ate ayaw ba't binigay to sa akin?
Sige, baka may questions sa, i-ano na muna natin yan. Baka may bagong questions
Yeah.
na mas madali.
Okay, do you want me to read it?
Sige, go.
Okay. Should I give a chance to a good guy even though I have a type and he's not it? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Of course! Of course! For me, of course! Right?
Well, for me, is it your season ba? Is it your season ba to go for it? Like that is my question. Is it your season ba to go for it? Like even though he's there, he's available, he's an opportunity, but did God tell you to say yes? Did God tell you to be pursued? Ganon. Parang yun yung answer ko ate. Kasi yung question is, should I give a chance to a good guy even though I have a type and he's not it?
Mm-hmm.
Kasi parang, I think, I don't know, but you're trying to compromise because he's there and he's a good guy. So,
Yeah, pinagagalitan ka. Sino
Uy,
ka ba?
hindi naman. Yeah, this is just another perspective lang. So, I think you need to pray more about this. You need to pray more about this. Like, for the guy's sake as well, na hindi mo siya papatulan just because he's good, just because he's great, just because he's available. Nandyan lang siya. Kaya ganun. So, you need to
Yeah,
pray
I
about
think
it.
what Glacy is trying to
Yeah.
say is there's so many factors before you start considering a guy. So does he love God? Does he know his purpose?
Ganun.
And so many things like that.
Kasi good guy lang ate. Like,
Good guy.
good
Alright.
guy.
Okay.
But
I
why
hope that
not?
answers your question.
But why not? Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
why not? Eh, kung gano'n lang, if
Oh.
we stick to the question
Face
itself.
value.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah,
Why
face
not?
value.
Face value. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not, right? Okay. 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 The question is, hindi ko pa siya nabubuksan.
Parang kinakabahan na.
Thrilling.
Tense ng questions.
Okay. How can we make our friendship last long while we're in this waiting season and healthy? Huh? How can we make our friendship last healthy, I think, while we're in this waiting season? Waiting season?
Waiting
Ano?
season.
Waiting na magjowa? Ano waiting?
Very
Pakilinaw.
Oo
Babalik ko
nga.
yung papel.
Oo nga. It's very specific at the, like,
Yeah.
waiting season. Okay.
Waiting season, I think waiting season para maging
Sila?
mag-uyab. Yeah.
Oo. Yeah.
Friendship last long. I think medyo tricky tong friendship
Yeah.
kasi kung you like each other na
And you know.
and you're friends,
Yeah.
there's always gonna be something. So this is, I would say, if you know that it's not yet your season to date, because there's always gonna be chemistry between a
Yes.
guy and a girl. So as long as you're gonna be friends, there's a possibility na may ganon. And when there's no label, that's challenging.
Yeah.
That's tricky. You have to know your boundaries. Yeah, so I wouldn't say suppress the emotions, but like there are healthy boundaries that you need to set.
Yeah.
Na para hindi ma-encourage yung feelings na yun if you guys know that it's not yet your
Yeah.
time to date.
Right. Parang may fine line between
Mm.
friendship and
Mm-mm.
may something. So,
Kasi if you're just MU and there's no label, we don't want anyone na masaktan.
Yeah.
Because there's no commitment.
I think
In
nagiging
this.
situationship na yan
Yes.
natin. So,
That's my that's my
That's great.
answer for this.
that's great.
All right.
May question pa tayo. I think this is perfect.
Ako
for
na
you.
naman.
Yes.
Oh, sige. Okay. You do love each other. Ito may follow-up. You do love each other, but you can also feel that it's not the right time. What to do?
Right time.
You do love each other, but you can also feel that it's not the right time. So, how do you feel that it's the right time?
Defining right time. As in, I think medyo need clarification kasi when ba yung right time?
Yeah.
Pag ano ba? Pag
And how do you feel that it's not the right time? You do love each other. Ano yung nag-confess na sila?
parang ate.
May confession
oo.
na.
Parang alam na nila. Parang
Sino
aware na
to?
sila sa feelings sa each other. Oo. Parang aware na sila sa
I
feelings
think,
sa
no?
each other.
You do love each other. So, nag-confess, let's say nag-confess na sila to each other, but they can also feel that it's not yet the right time to do.
Yeah.
To
To engage in a
to
relationship.
engage in the relationship. What's your answer?
Define the right time. What's your right time? Is it ba?
Like, is they hear God saying no
Yeah,
to this?
yeah. Is it a no or a not yet?
Or even if you don't hear God, you will as a believer, you would feel that peace in your heart.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
how
believe that
that's
as
how it
well.
is. Like with every decision that you're gonna make, even if it's not relationship related, kunyari, you're gonna pursue a career, you will know by the peace of God. There will be, the word of God says in a scripture that there will be joy by the will of God.
Right.
There will be joy and peace by the will of God. So that's how you determine na this is
The
God.
right.
There is joy and then there
There's
is
peace
peace.
that surpasses
So
understanding.
that also answers your question. So if you don't have that, peace,
Maybe it's a not
then
yet.
yeah,
Maybe it's a not yet.
not yeah. That's it. Okay. May isa pa? Okay. Okay. I think this is may habol pa ba na questions before I go back to the question na hindi ko pa nasasagot after this one? Meron pang habol? If wala na, then we're gonna close with this two. Okay.
So this question is like how to fix your friendship. How to fix a friendship who got ruined because you have the same feelings.
Grabe naman.
Parang intense. How to
my
fix
God.
your friendship. Yeah. So parang friends nila noon ate. Tsaka, yeah. Yeah. Parang, how to fix your friendship who got ruined because you have same feeling. So, parang in the context, friends sila before. Tsaka, nagustuhan nila yung each other. Tsaka, nasira yung friendship kasi bet nila yung isa't isa, ganon. Parang, parang ganon. So, I really think you have to come from a place na seeing that other person in God's lens. Like, for example, if lalaki siya, like, anak siya ng Diyos, he is loved and chosen by God. And I do think if your friendship was real and founded in Christ in the first place, I don't think that it will be ruined.
All right. Okay, that's her answer, guys. Okay. Okay, I'll also try to answer this. Okay. Sige, how to fix it, a friendship. So, okay. Is my husband there? I want him to listen.
Call a friend.
Para lang on the record siya. Okay. So, in the past, I have had friendships, not too close, with the opposite sex. And this has also happened, pero it's not mutual. It was just one-sided, coming from the opposite sex. Ganon. So, I personally believe, this is my opinion. Narinig mo yun, love?
Dito na.
The ano daw, love, the question is how to fix your friendship who got ruined because you have the same feelings. So, ako... no. So, I'm recalling like my experience from the past naman na you and I have had friendships with the opposite sex and it ended up na the opposite sex developing feelings or like developing interest in me. So, these things naman, parang, I don't think it's possible to go back to that friendship because as I said kanina, there's always gonna be chemistry between a guy and a girl. Either sa kanila magkakagusto or both. So, I'm
So
sorry.
parang-
Goodbye.
So parang in your perspective,
Yeah.
ate, hindi na sila,
Yeah, and like what I
they
did.
can't be friends again.
Yeah, and what I did during those times is, if I'm not interested in the
Yeah.
person. Ano ba yun? Sorry. If I wasn't interested in the person, I helped him move on.
Right, right.
I mean, you don't wanna keep his hopes
Yeah.
up. But kasi yung guy, sometimes, no, I'm not generalizing but sometimes, as long as you're spending time with them, kumain ka ng lunch, they think na may chance na sila sa'yo. When for you, meron ka lang talagang free time. Diba? So you have to be very careful. Ba't ka natatawa lang? Yeah, that's true.
So parang you're stringing them along.
Yes, and they're parang on verbalized expectations coming from the guy. So that's something na you can be civil, like you can be nice to the person, but to stay close, there's always gonna be siya yung may gusto sa'yo or ikaw may gusto sa kanya or both kayo. So if you don't want any of that, then the
Yeah.
relationship has to be civil,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
There
And then
should be
based on my
boundaries, yeah.
experience. Yes.
All right, so
That's it. And then,
Yeah.
yun, yung isa
Ay,
pang
may
question na
last
hindi
but
ko pa
not the-
nasasagot
oo,
kanina.
yung last but not the least.
Ipag-pray natin siya.
Oo nga. Are you in fasting?
Ulitin ko ha, as a Christian girl, how do you get out in a how do you get out in a relationship or a crush that is not from God but you already like a person? This is my answer.
Yeah.
Now I know. Like, allow God, surrender this to the Lord and allow Him to deal with your heart because no one else can help you. We cannot help you. We
Yeah,
can only
right.
give advice, but the one who can change your heart and take out whatever is not supposed to be there is the Lord because He owns your heart.
Yeah.
And if you're in full surrender, there's nothing that He cannot do.
Right.
And you,
love
so, yeah, let's pray.
Let's pray for
this
that person. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that we were able to answer your questions and
Yeah, so this is just
Yeah.
the start of the like there's
Yeah.
more of this to come. Like this community will
Yes.
keep on going
Yes.
and we'll tackle more topics in the future that
Mhm.
us women go through. So
Mhm.
with that, we would like to proceed to our next
All right.
Hi there! If you like this episode, please click that like button below. And if you want more of these kinds of conversations, we have more for you. We have a whole playlist here for you. Check them out.